Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining our life coaching program and sessions. And I'm hoping that these sessions that help you out to discover new things about you and yourself and your life, so you can start changing things that you feel that it doesn't help you anymore, and moving forward with something new that helps you. So we discuss every time some degrees of our vibrations, from lower vibration to the higher vibration. And we discussed before about fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness, jealousy, guilt, insecurity, and unworthiness. And these are all based on Law of Attraction book by Abraham Hicks. I don't have the book around me. I have it here. So I'm sure some of you heard about it. It's a good book to read, but also it's good to have a coach to take you through the practice of this book. It's a very awesome book to read. And if you are familiar with the Abraham and Esther Hicks, that's great. Also, I bring some of my other stuff with my own experience, that I have many years experience of meditation and yoga, Tai Chi. So I bring some of my own experience. It's not just about that book, and also the other life coaching that I have been done, and I'm still in the process of the Law of Attraction coaching. So we've got a lot to cover. So today we're going to talk about number 19, hatred and rage. Number 18, revenge, which a lot of us like to do when we're angry at somebody. And anger, number 17. So if you, again, take a look at here, and I'm going to take it back a little bit. Always welcome to pause and write it down. So you put those numbers, and these numbers are based on vibration, based on the ask and given, the book that I showed you. So whenever we don't feel good, like if I'm in the number 19, hatred and rage, I don't jump into number 5, for example, which is, I haven't discussed this yet, but is optimism. I cannot be optimist when I'm in hatred, rage. There's a lot of energy blocked there. It's not going to happen right away to go to joyfulness, loving states of mind, unless you're in a Buddhist mind and someone who can control this. Otherwise, you have to go from one to another. So if I'm in a hatred, rage, number 19, I can move toward number 18, calm myself down 1 degree, one vibration at a time, right? So from number 19, hatred, I can go to revenge. And sometimes it's a thinking, right? It's thinking pattern. You might not do it in action, but it's in your thoughts. There are so many times you think about something, you hate somebody, or you hate something, a hate situation in life, and you're thinking about it, that you add on to that hatred more and more and more, and it becomes more that you don't know what's going on. You become sometimes out of control, and that hatred becomes rage. You may throw something out, from the thoughts now become action. Break something, and some people might hurt somebody else's in that matter because they don't know how to control that or take it to the next level, which is cooler, calmer, not more aggressive. So from hatred and rage, number 19, we go to number 18, which is revenge. Now let's say I have something in my mind and I hate somebody, hate my situation, and I feel like I want to just do something about it. And I have to calm myself down, take it to the revenge level, right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to see that guy and do something about it, right? But it's in the thoughts. It's not action yet. So we are talking about the thought, the vibration. how you can attract things towards you. So from the hatred, rage, I'm coming toward the revenge, number 18. And then I come down a little bit. Now it's toward revenge. I calm myself. Now I'm going to be toward anger. Anger is a little lower. I mean, higher toward the vibration, but it's calmer than the hatred and rage. Hatred and rage is so obscene. It's just like sometimes people in that hatred, they do a lot of damage to other people and themselves as well. So we go from one degree to another to calm ourselves. From anger, we go to number 16. Now I'm angry at that person. I kind of start blaming that person or blaming myself. Now I'm a little cooler. I go to number 16, discouragement, which we haven't discussed it. I'm just saying it, using an example. And then from discouragement, I go to another level to calm myself down. So it's maybe in a half hour, 15 minutes, I calm myself down from one really extreme hatred to less degree. So I'm attracting now more calmness, relaxation toward that area. So let's say why the hatred comes in. Because again, hatred comes in because somebody probably hurt us, took something away from us, or a lot of things happen in life we have no control on. So hatred comes in, and this hatred is an energy blocked somewhere. And usually happens, this hatred is toward maybe some people toward their heart, hatred toward the heart center, toward the chest. Sometimes you feel heavy in your chest area. And those are the areas that toward the chakra, heart chakra. Sometimes it's toward the solar plexus, which is the third chakra. Powerlessness comes from that too. So from the hatred and rage, we, again, as I mentioned before, is a thought, isn't it? Is a package of thoughts. And it's not a belief. It's something comes in, it's like almost like a sky. There's a cloud, and these clouds turn to really black clouds. And these black clouds suddenly become really dark. And it's just see your hatred like that, dark clouds. And then suddenly thunderstorm comes in, lightning comes. Sometimes it becomes tornado, right? And we get touched down. Hopefully we don't go there. We don't want to destroy anything. But what I'm saying is the feeling of hatred is very strong. But by observing it, being aware of it, and calming yourself toward other degrees, 1 degree at a time, you're noticing you can allow yourself to releasing tension to wherever the part of the body might be, chest and back and shoulders and neck. You say, okay, I hate that thing, I hate that person, I hate that situation. But does it feel good? Remember we talked about feeling good? Does this feel good to be a person with hate? What does it do to me? What does it do to my body? What does it do to my mind? What does it do to my people around me, my family, my friends, my coworkers? Does it produce good things, or does it produce something wild that is destructive? And we want to go toward constructive things, toward something that we can create. Even from the hatred, we can create something beautiful rather than something ugly. So then you bring yourself, oh, okay, from this hatred, I come to the revenge part. Like, okay, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to do something about this person. I'm going to beat him up. Like sometimes people say that. In your mind, you say that to calm yourself down, right? You're not doing active, but it's in your thoughts. This happening. Every human being have it. Sometimes you carry it on for days and hours and maybe seconds. Sometimes it's less, sometimes more, but it's there. It comes in. So remember, your feelings are like a sky. Sky is clear, your mind is clear. Then suddenly the clouds comes in, dark clouds, the hatred, revenge, anger. Now you're allowing yourself, like you're watching the sky, you know this sky is going to clear up soon. Sometimes it may take a half a day, a whole day. And you notice that it's going to clear up. The next day you wake up, you probably don't have that feeling. Or maybe take a little short nap or play nice music and make your mind busy with something else to get away from this feeling, from these emotions. Because as a human being, we have control on everything. It's a practice. You're practicing revenge, you can practice love too. You can practice anger, and at the same time you can practice smiling and loving. We discussed this last time. We said there's two choices we make. In these two choices, we always have to see which one is better for us, which one is feeling good for us, which one does make feel good. If it doesn't feel good, that's not the state you want to be. So what I asked you to do at this situation, writing is the best thing to do. Writing your hatred about that person, about situation, on the left side, which is familiar. Remember we discussed this in the first, I think, session, introductory session on life coaching. If you haven't watched it, go watch that. We discussed that. So you draw a line on the sheet, on the blank sheet. On the left side, you put down your hatred, your situation of a revenge. Write down whatever you want and just become ugly and see it. And your eyes look at it. And maybe look in the mirror too. It's just like you become maybe like a face of a person you don't recognize. Mirror is a good thing. Sometimes looking in the mirrors, it gives you a lot of, mirror is a good guru, I would say. It gives you a lot of insight. So you don't look in the mirror. But you can write down on the left side, which is familiar, about your hatred, rage. Write down whatever you want. Just pour. So see it. Sometimes you might cry about it too. Tears might come down. And you know there's a heart-squeezing, heart-wrenching feeling in that situation. Then on the right side, write down what happened if you don't do this stuff. What's going to be the situation which you're not unfamiliar with at this moment. So familiar is the situation that you're in already. So write those down. Number 19, hatred, rage. Explain it. Why you hate that person. Explain it. Dig into it. Write it down. And same thing with the revenge. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to that person? Just by yourself. And one thing is don't save those in case you have a good relationship with that person later on. They see that and say, oh my God, this person is... You know, so write it down, just keep it safe somewhere. So you can notice that you can control things. You can look at it, oh, this is me. Next day you might look at it and say, oh, this is me. What kind of feeling did I have yesterday? Or a few hours ago, or a few minutes ago? And the right side, when you maybe calm down, maybe at that time you cannot write it on about good things. But write down on the left side, which is familiar, about what your feelings are at this moment. And when maybe a little calmer, write down on the right side, what's going to be happening if you're calmer, if you're more joyful toward that person. Do you feel good about it? If you still don't feel good about it, then we're going to move toward anger. And to your anger, you have to, again, notice where the anger comes from. Is it from you, or is it from somebody else? Or sometimes we eat food which people were maybe angry and upset when they made that food offered you. Even I heard Sadhguru said one time, he said there was an angry woman offered a glass of water, and Sadhguru said, no, thank you. because Sadhguru is talking from his alignment. He doesn't want to accept something that enters his body what somebody offers him. So nicely he asked, no, I don't want the water. And she said, why are you not accepting my water? He said, because right now you're angry and I don't want to take that energy of you inside me. He said it nicely. So anger can be a nice thing to transform. Sometimes we use this anger because anger can make you stronger sometimes. You can move things with your anger. Noticing when you're angry, you want to pick up a furniture by your hands, something heavier that you never done before. So if you can transform that anger to more productive things, go maybe do dishes. Maybe you do the dishes faster, nicer, cleaner, laundry, something that you kind of transform that energy to something productive, not destructive. Or you got a choice. Go in, break something, throw something, damage your wall. Which one feel better? So it's all about feeling better and your choices that you make in life. So the hatred, rage, number 19, revenge, and anger, number 17. That was our session for today. Always remember, you are here to enjoy life. You're not here to, sometimes we pick up things even from the movies. Watch for the movies that you watch. Are these movies are creating more anger, more hatred? Whatever they are they helping you out in life? Or are they destroying you? Sometimes the news might do that for you. Again, do your best to stay in the state of feeling good. And it's all about feeling good. And the feeling good is the best thing in life. I wish you a wonderful day. And thank you very much for joining our program. And I would really appreciate if you push the button likes if you like them. And if you have a comment or you want to PM me, if you have any questions, I would be glad to, in my capacity of knowledge, I try to help you out. Thank you very much. Namaste, greeting.